One small surprise of how things work here in Uruguay, believe it or not, are the ice makers in your freezer. These ice makers actually are kind of installed like this. They have a little catch tray underneath, and they're like built in. It's an all-in-one unit that you can remove here. And I turn this little handle and it's going to flip the ice out when it's done. It doesn't always quite come out from there, so you end up kind of doing one of these numbers. Try to get all ice to actually come out of the thing. And then when you're done, that ice will have fallen down to the bottom and all the ice came out of the ice tray. The next fun part of dealing with ice, you know, in the standard freezer ice maker here, is filling this thing up, because I don't know if you can see, these things are really shallow. So you can put your sink super, like just drippy like this. But if you put it like that, you can see what just happened. You know, these things are gonna fly everywhere. So if you want to fill it up, you have to, yeah, that's not working really well at all. I actually think it's much easier to get something else, like a glass. You can see, you fill the glass up, and then you can kind of go down here. Even then, it's kind of a little bit spill. Get it nice and low. A little tougher than normal because I'm doing this. And pour and fill these things up. These things are just the absolute worst because they're all one unit and you're trying to get that water in there. And then you get the fun part of picking this whole thing up even after you did fill it up and carrying it to the freezer and sliding this little tray back in the groove when you're done. So just something to look forward to. Making ice is interesting, just a little bit more challenging than you would possibly think. So once you have the ice tray all filled up, you get the fun part of trying to align these little rails with where they go on the guides on the inside up there. And I just dripped water all over my floor. I kind of get this set in there, and once you finally get it lined up, you push them in. As a general rule, when I empty this thing, I go fill it up and I put it back in. But if you're wondering what happens, like you're trying to keep that thing steady, and you know, once it's done, you can do that, but trying to keep it steady and put it in there. There you go. I also get to mop the floor a little bit now.